Let's talk about the practical implementation of AI versus some of the tech speculation. Over the years, we have seen lots of speculative tech that has come out. The avatars were there, then the metaverse came in, and
Yes.
then NFTs were around. Hotels in travel industry, generally speaking, have been slow in adoption. Plus, technology is moving so fast. Where do I spend the money? And how do I see the return on my spend? Can you talk a little bit about where the real ROI is and how do we get some confidence as a business that it would make sense to pull the trigger today?
Yeah, and I think when you think of the pace of innovation, I mean, I've been at Microsoft 11 years. I turn around, I'm like, wow, this is the pace of innovation right now is something I've never seen before internally at Microsoft. Now, bear in mind, typically on an annualized basis, we invested $10 billion in R&D. Well, 3 years ago, we invested like 65 billion, then 75 billion, and now 85 billion. So the investment continues to grow. The technology is this way. The adoption curve is kind of like slower, much slower. But to your point earlier, then where is the ROI? I mean, we've seen from a corporate perspective, it can save hours of work for an individual if you add Copilot to your M365 license. It could be, studies have gone from 5 to 7 to 10 hours a week. So from a productivity perspective, it gives me more time to be more strategic and take away a lot of the drudgery. So I think from a corporate perspective and then an on properties perspective, how do you use AI to automate existing predictable tasks? And where's the cost savings associated with that? We've seen, adding AI on top of revenue management systems. We've seen increases, percentage point increases when you're using AI on top of revenue management systems. So each different little area, there are use cases. It could be in sales. It could be in marketing. And we're customer zero, Microsoft on everything. Our call center last year, publicly, we stated we saved over $500 million in our call center by bringing AI, superpowering our agents. We do about 140 million interactions with consumers on an annualized basis. So that ability to use AI around call center operations, even voice AI around, inbound calls, the idea that, emails come in, could be a request from the consumer. You could draft, the AI can draft it, but then the human is always in the loop and the human always has oversight into it. So kind of, stage one is human with Copilot, human as with AI as your partner. And then now what we're starting to see is then individual departments building out agents, like an agent workforce to help their people drive better productivity at a corporate level by department. And then ultimately move to stage three, which is the agentic side, where the autonomous agents will be working on your behalf, doing things that you normally do, but they're doing it on your behalf, and you have human oversight into that. So the stage of the journeys, most companies are in stage one, but we're starting to see, and some are in stage one, stage two, and stage three as they do POCs to drive, back to your point earlier, outcomes and ROI that are beneficial from a property level. Adding an intelligent agent to your website, one of these smart intelligent agents, not the old chatbot, these smart intelligent agents, we've seen conversion rates, significant conversion rates for people coming to the website. And then also we've seen call center volume drop significantly. So those are all cost savings. And those are all case studies we've done over the last 2 to 3 years, both internally and then with our travel partners in the airline and also the hotel and cruise space.